Good morning, parents, scholars, and guardians. Thank you for joining. I just want to show you a few things with regard to days 11 through 20. So in just a week or so here, we will be beginning the next phase of service learning. So we've talked about inventory, we've looked at strengths and what we're good at. This could be anything from logical, mathematical things all the way to physical, bodily, kinesthetic, and action-oriented sports type of strengths. Also, there's art and words and everything else in between. So now that we've done that, we're going to do an investigation. This investigation is going to be involving just a few different organizations. So I'm going to show you those organizations in these links here. And then by the end, I will get to the actual action steps in the demonstration. So here we go. We have the service learning packet. On the very first day, students will get an opportunity to explore one of the few organizations. So we have the Bakersfield SPCA. Lots of students have been excited about animals, and I looked into all the various organizations. Bakersfield SPCA seems to be the most centrally located for all of our scholars. So this is one organization. They will explore it and see on the website what ways they can give their time, their talent, and their treasure. They'll list some of those ways, and then they will complete some comprehension questions. They will rate it, and they will say either they're not interested in this at all, they don't want to serve here, or they're really excited about this, and they will circle a 5. Now, following that, every single one of these different days are pretty much the same when it comes to the format, but we will explore a different organization every single day. So Tuesday, May 12th, we'll check out the Calm Zoo, what they do for wildlife animals. We will also check out the Little Free Library. They are a national organization, but shout out to Ms. Weeby. She's very involved in the Little Free Library, and you may have noticed some of the Little Free Libraries in the front of Grimway Academy chapter. So you'll get to explore how you might be able to start an action book club, and there's some resources there. Again, exploring it and rating it. Here we go, the rate. Continuing, the United Way Kern County Raising a Reader program. Now, some of our scholars love to read to the little ones, and so I want to give them an opportunity to see how they could do that in their community. Continuing with the rate. And then finally, on Friday, there is 2 more organizations. It shows 4 links here. Just a note here that we will be only working Monday through Thursday, but I put Friday here. That way the students just know they have a little bit of extra time. But I'll also give this information to be available on Thursday. That way they can just get it all done in one sweep. Now again, they'll explore the links. They will explore the different organizations. And finally, drum roll please, they will choose their service learning organization. So they'll make a selection based on what they've seen. And at that point, they begin their project, which is to demonstrate what they've learned about the organization that they've selected. So I won't read every single detail here, but just know that there will be 10 to 15 slides, including the organization's name, some interesting facts, ways that people can volunteer, and some curious questions they may still have. So they can add more or less slides up to 15. And it will be rated based on a rubric. So the rubric itself is based on template choice. Is the information clear? Does it have accurate information? Are they just making stuff up? Then spelling and grammar is going to be important on this one because that shows that we're paying attention to detail and we're asking for help. Also, use of graphics. Some of these kids are so incredibly talented when it comes to creativity. And if you feel like you're not talented in the area of art and design yet, then this is an opportunity, scholars, for you to get a little bit better at that. Because one thing I know is that even in college, you're going to need to make slideshow presentations. And this is just one opportunity for you to learn some of those skills and to get a little bit better even while you're in middle school. You're also going to be doing this in high school. Now, let me go ahead and continue, because by this point, we will actually start building the presentation. I've included in the information some different slides, and on Google Classroom, there will be this slideshow available. My example, as well as a step-by-step tutorial in the overview videos. So, I won't get into details here, but we're going to take it a day at a time, just 2 to 3 slides per day. And by the end, we have a final product, which I will show you now. Let me just open up my tab. Here's my example. It will look something like this in its order. Here we go. So, various slides, nice and clean, color themed, with beautiful pictures, and all of this relating to my personality and my strengths. So there you have it. The presentation will be finished in the final days. And now let's finally just get to the parent packet so you just see what it looks like. It's pretty much the same thing as the student packet, but in this one, I've given you the answers. So don't tell your scholars that I've given you the answers. Okay, but here we go. This is just an example. It's kind of kid-friendly and kid-looking, but they will answer in 1 to 2 sentences, responding to all the questions. Now, I've only included one day because almost every single day looks exactly the same until you get to the presentation. And even in the presentation, I've given you pretty much the same information. The only thing that's different is that I included just a few more notes for you to be able to help your scholar along the way. Now, every day you'll see this little blurb here to tell you what your scholar is going to be working on. So in this case, they're going to be working on the organization name and about us, as well as I selected this organization because, and 3 interesting fact slides. Every day it's just 2 to 3 slides, and by the end, when they get to Thursday, they will be finished and we'll say great job. Now in the following week, I believe that is going to be, let me check my calendar really quick. In the following day, that is going to be May 26th, excuse me. So actually they have a little bit more time, but on May 26th, they will begin preparing for public speaking, and they will actually present this and demonstrate what they've learned. So that's all for now. I really look forward to teaching your scholars more about service learning, and I will see you soon. If you have any questions, my email is dcervantes@Grimway Schools. You can also reach out to me by leaving a comment on Google Classroom. And finally, you can call the office at Grimway Academy Shafter. So thank you so much. I hope you learned a lot, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. See you soon.